See some serious shit.
I'll be back.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hey guys, this is Garrett with Critically Awesome, and we just got done watching Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and this is the post-movie review of that. I got my good friend here, Brandon. We watch movies a lot. Of course, Rod, haven't seen him in a while, and a newcomer here, Amber.
No listener, she has no opinion whatsoever.
Yes, as I said, we just got done watching the movie, and it was definitely an amazing movie. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely agree with everything I've heard about it from other people, and it was definitely a really good movie. I would highly suggest it. How about we go around, say things we liked about it? Is there anything in particular you liked about any of the movies? Let's start with Rod behind you here.
And movies.
It's A+ on all the action. Like, it really felt like a Star Wars movie. Are we just doing things we liked? Or?
Yeah, or disliked, and just kind of give a little snip, this little thing. Try to keep it spoiler free, by the way. This is gonna be spoiler free.
The first half was kind of slow. I tried to build a backstory that didn't feel extremely important. Felt like it was kind of just there to get to the action. It was pretty simple, but
the effects were awesome.
Yes,
The best effects I've seen.
I like that better because they definitely, I think they fine-tuned it perfectly to where, because it's actual props, as you could tell. There's some, like when you'd see the Star Destroyers up close, those were actually models of the Star Destroyer,
like they used to do. When
yeah,
they taped
the original
Star Wars.
And then they did CG perfectly, like CGI perfectly. I thought
there wasn't much CGI that I.
They had a great balance of it. Like you couldn't tell if it was CGI. I mean, of course, it's in space, things are exploding, so clearly. And yeah, like Rob was saying, the beginning of the movie was a little slow, but I think they kind of had to do that because of you don't know these characters.
You don't know any of the characters.
You don't know any of the characters at all, so you kind of had to give a little bit of who they are and what they stand for, I guess. Anything else?
Amber, any more? What did you not like? No, what I can go. Okay. Well, I liked all the cameos that they had in it from the fourth movie.
There was a lot of...
This happens around the same time as the fourth movie, if nobody knows, because I did not know. I don't know. I really liked it. The movie was really good, but I couldn't tell if anything was bad that I could say. I mean, you have to go back and rewatch it. I can't do any spoilers because, God forbid, somebody wants to spoil it.
If someone wants to watch this, I mean, I want them to...
Somebody has not gone out and seen it if they want to go see it.
If they're not, yeah, true. If they're not a true... But no, Trenton hasn't seen it yet. That's just because he can't afford it. But
anyways, so yeah, it was a really good movie. I liked all the characters. I thought there was at the very end, I felt like there was a love interest that wasn't really a love interest. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it was just. I think it was more like battle, like just kind of the heat of the battle kind of thing.
We're gonna die. Would you like to kiss? Nope. Okay. Let's just hug.
I feel like that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler.
No, it's not.
It's a little spoiler.
It's really dark. So if you don't really
it's definitely. This is how the prequels should have been, though. Because the prequels really were a war. It's the beginning of the war, the Clone Wars. If you watch any of the Clone Wars, Star Wars, the Clone Wars cartoon or like that, that's how it should have been. Kind of like this. It was like guerrilla warfare. It was like watching Saving Private Ryan or, or Band of Brothers or Pacific. Stuff like that where it's true war things and you've got a feel of that. One of my favorite characters, besides K2, K2 was awesome.
K2 was my favorite.
He was a robot. He was a smart-ass robot.
He's the only one that has the comedy in the whole movie.
He was pretty much the comedic relief. Yeah.
Comic relief.
But my favorite person was Donnie Yen's character, which if you guys ever watched any of the trailers, he's the blind guy in there, and he's also kind of the comedic relief as well.
He seemed like he was like some sort of He was a protector of the temple that ran
Of the Jedi Temple.
of the
yeah.
Jedi temple,
Yeah, and
and he was not a Jedi though.
Yeah, he
No.
was more of a monk.
He was
Yeah.
just a monk that could see, that was blind.
which he was able to tap into the Force, though.
He can, yeah.
He was able to do that. But that was one of my other favorite characters. Of course, the main actress,
She did a good job,
who played Jen, she did an amazing job.
and the guy, I don't remember his name, but he did a good job too.
Yeah, they're-
He did such a good job, I forgot his name.
So bad for movie names.
See, yeah, I am too sometimes until I watch them a couple times. But no, I think they did really good on the casting, I think, because
Yeah, these people,
Marvel
I've
and
not-
Marvel and Disney are doing really great with the casting. They're getting people that are not well known whatsoever.
Yeah, you
and
don't know.
making them well
names,
known
yeah.
now, and except for Donnie Yen, but he's he's martial arts though. A lot of people know because of that.
Well, him and then the guy that
That-
the father, and then the one that took
Yeah,
care
the father
of her.
guy, he was from Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
he was the
he-
main villain in Doctor Strange.
So they had some good actors that you don't ever see, and then there's some, and not really famous actors that
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Anything from the back row there? Anything you guys want to add?
From
I don't know
the
if you
peanut
want to talk about
gallery.
this, but like Vader's voice, like 60% of the time was on point. Then there was like some weird inflections in there that I thought sounded kind of off.
Well, it is James Earl Jones though.
I thought
Yeah,
I was
but-
impressed because I thought it sounded exactly. The
Yeah,
same
they brought
as
back
in
old
the-
characters that you know that in the old movies that were.
There's definitely a lot of
there's-
Easter eggs. There's
yeah.
a lot of
Easter
Easter
eggs.
eggs in here. A lot of
Even
things that made
favorite
it like nostalgia. Made it. He had a lot of the older characters that were in there. Just little snippets, not a whole lot of them actually.
Yeah, but you're like, oh no, I thought they would be old and wrinkly by now in their like real life, but they made them out.
Yeah,
They
so that's
made
the
them
one
really
thing.
good.
I wish that I had known the timing of when the movie was supposed to take place before going into it. Did you know before?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Well, we didn't tell her because it was a surprise.
Well, I thought everyone would know by now.
Well, I
but,
didn't figure it out till the end.
no, it's but it's.
Oh, that's when it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all coming together.
But definitely Vader definitely will not disappoint you. I was kind of at the end of closer in the movie before that. He was really awesome, but he wasn't doing what I think he was going to be doing in this movie. And then at the end, though, you got to see.
I didn't think
him.
I was going to
Yeah.
see him.
You got
in
to
the
see him
movie.
action.
Mhm.
I
Well,
didn't-
he's in the trailer, of
Well,
course. That's why this isn't really a spoiler saying. Darth
I didn't
Vader's
really
in here,
see.
but,
I didn't really see the trailer. So.
in this trailer, it was just him walking down the.
Yeah, I didn't
stairs.
expect to see him until like the last scene, but he was in it more than I thought.
Yeah, which
that was cool.
you got to see some stuff that you never really got to see with Darth Vader, which was really cool. And then you got to see him a little bit more in action.
Yeah,
then
you see a lot more action than what you usually see in like in the fourth movie.
Yeah,
and-
in the originals, you really don't see a whole lot of
yeah,
action
he's just
with him.
you know, that's about it.
Yeah,
But
so
now he does a lot of force shit. That's pretty cool.
yeah, that was pretty cool. Anything else you guys like to add?
Whoever they got to play Grand Moff Tarkin, totally perfect.
Yeah.
It was creepy how close it was.
There's a lot of similarities to all the ones that they came out, like a lot of actors that played. So I don't know.
This movie definitely will not disappoint anyone who goes either.
If you're a Star Wars fan or you like action, good movie.
If
And
you like
don't
war
even have to-
movies, yeah,
you don't even have to
like 'em.
watch.
You
Yeah, you don't
like
have
Star
to
Wars.
watch.
Like I
any
kind
of
of
the
wish,
first
I
Star
kind of wish
Wars
Leah
to
came
go
because
see
she
us.
doesn't really watch Star Wars. I
Mhm.
kind of wanted her opinion on it.
Yeah.
You know, so
She's like, I don't like it. LOL.
because I think this movie, even if you don't like Star Wars, if you like at least somewhat of this kind of fantasy style, like this, like the multi-universe, the multi-universe type style or whatever, space travel and all that. I mean, war movies. If you like that kind of genre, even if you don't even know
If
what
you're a
Star Wars
nerd,
is,
you will like it.
oh yeah.
And that if you're a nerd, you really aren't a real nerd if you haven't seen any of the Star Wars. So
You don't have to be a nerd though to like war movies. This
No,
is a good war
what?
movie.
No, even if you're just a war nerd in general, I mean,
Yeah.
not even Star Wars, but yeah, this is definitely a really good movie. I highly suggest it. I give it, an A plus.
I'll give it an A.
I mean, I want to see it again. Actually, I want to actually read up on stuff like the other Easter eggs that I may have missed.
Well, I'm gonna go actually watch videos.
I am too.
on YouTube about Easter.
I want to go watch Star Wars Theory. This guy does on YouTube, and he has one about Darth Vader's appearance and stuff. But I'm gonna probably try watching it again though. Anything? What do you guys give it?
I'd say an A.
I say A too. Just
Sweet.
because the slowness in the beginning
Yeah.
is preventing the A+.
They had to do some kind of.
I know, they
background
had
song.
to, and it led up well, but
I think they did. I think it was a good story.
Yeah.
You definitely.
It was a good storyline. They had to get. It wasn't.
You
I
grew
mean,
with the characters.
It was slow a little
you grew
bit,
with the
but
characters, and then what happened? You know. And
yeah, you got connected to these characters, which
Mhm.
we all liked. I liked at least.
Especially K2. K2 is awesome.
Yeah.
I actually didn't really care too much about like the main guy.
I didn't
don't
care
even know
about
his
him.
name
Either.
is,
I didn't.
like-
I mean,
yeah.
He's kind of just there.
Eh,
I don't even know his name.
the pilot guy was better.
he did such
Yeah,
a good
the
act.
Pilot guy was cooler.
Yeah. Such a good act that we all forgot his name.
Oops.
Or I just didn't understand what his name was. All right. Well, this is our post-movie review of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And hopefully next week we'll have our weekly podcast, me and Trenton will, and whenever Trenton gets a chance to go see it, we will definitely have a podcast breakdown of it pretty much. We'll just kind of talk all about it.
There's gonna be more movies coming out too.
Assassin's Creed,
Assassin's Creed. They got
Passenger.
then Resident. No.
Yeah, Resident Evil and Underworld as well.
Yeah.
So we'll
And Beauty and the Beast.
and Beauty and the
well,
Beast.
we're not gonna go see that. We don't want to go see that. I'm just kidding.
You're out of the picture.
We'll go see it.
You-
Let me take a picture, selfie.
All right. Well, how about little sign-off, guys, for each of you?
I'll go first then.
Okay.
My name is Brandon. You can see me on Facebook. I am single. No. Anyways, my name is
don't.
Brandon. It's nice to see you. Amber.
My name's Amber. Good to see you.
And I'm
She
Rob.
probably won't be back.
And hopefully these guys will definitely be. Hopefully another time we'll do another post-movie review. Of course, I'm Garrett, and stay awesome, guys, and we'll see you next time.